I asked you, are you at City Hall? You said you're not.
I wasn't.
You're right here.
Yep, but I was not here.
Were you lying?
An elected official busted, caught stretching the truth. It's part of an exclusive On Your Side investigation over a Cleveland City Councilman's use of campaign money.
We're talking about out-of-town flights, fancy dinners, and hotels paid for by donors. News 5's Derek Waller uncovered the expenses. And Derek, you've been trying to get an explanation for weeks, and you finally got one.
Yeah, and when I did finally catch up with Cleveland City Councilman Zack Reed, I was able to ask him why he's spending thousands of dollars of campaign contributions for his local city council seat on cross-country trips.
Every one of those trips that you have, I can justify.
Flights, hotels, and dinners in D.C., New York, Fort Lauderdale, even San Francisco. More than $5 grand worth throughout 2015, laid out in Councilman Reed's most recent campaign finance report.
Why aren't other council people taking these trips? I don't see anybody else taking these trips to New York, San Francisco, Fort Lauderdale. Why are you the only one doing it?
Well, no, a number of people, it depends on what committee you're on.
But Reed says those aren't vacations, they're work trips, conferences and meetings with elected officials and law enforcement on strategies to reduce violence. In the high crime ward, he's represented for 15 years.
We were trying to get the head of the Center for Disease Control to come and speak to us about how we can look at this violence from a public health standpoint.
Can't that be done with a phone call?
State law leaves candidates leeway in how they can use other people's money. The Secretary of State's office says all expenditures must be for influencing the result of an election, a campaign expense, the candidate's duties of public office, or making a charitable contribution.
This is a discretion on my part to make a decision on whether or not we can expense it.
I've been trying to get Reed to explain those expenses for weeks, so I tracked him down.
Are you at City Hall now?
That's him on the phone denying he's in the building, even though his car is in the garage right behind me.
And I said to you,
Well, you were certainly in the building when we asked you, are you at City Hall?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
You doubt it?
I doubt
it. Was seconds.
Well,
seconds before we saw you.
I doubt it. I doubt it. Derek, I have no reason to lie to you.
By the way, Reed says he is out of town as we speak. After that interview we did yesterday, he says he headed to Pittsburgh for a National League of Cities conference. In Cleveland, Derek Waller, News 5.